Boss Lady Conversations with Monica L.
and Coach Khaya.
Boss ladies are
Vulnerable,
authentic,
love,
hopeful,
abundant.
respected.
Boss ladies are
You.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Boss Lady Conversations with
Monica L.
and your girl, Coach Khaya.
Hey, Coach Khaya, how are you?
Oh, Queen, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling excited, and I'm ready to talk to the people, the boss ladies.
Yes, Boss Lady Conversations. And let's start with telling our audience a little bit about ourselves.
Get it.
So, hello, everyone. I am Monica L. I am a boss educator, entrepreneur, self-published author, and poet. I believe all things are possible through synergy. And you can find me on IG at Monica_L_poet.
You better know it.
Yes. Coach Khaya, tell the audience a little bit about you.
Hey, good people. Hey, boss ladies. I'm a boss wife, a mom, a sister, a writer, and a coach. Okay. I help you get your life. I help you reignite your dreams, access your power, and manifest the miracles that matter. Okay. My IG handle is at I am Coach Khaya.
Yes, that is impressive. Being a coach. So tell us a little bit about your coaching experience and the clients that you assist.
I love working with people who care about their dreams.
Yes.
You know, it's something
Yes.
about helping people find their dreams that just lights me up. I can, it doesn't even feel like work to the point that it lights me up that much, you know?
I
Like
love
just
it.
seeing somebody say, I want to do this, I dream of doing this, and help them to go from head to heart and then actually watch them make it happen. To me, there's nothing like it in the world.
I love it. I love it.
Mhm.
I can see your light and I feel your light.
Oh,
And
thank
hopefully
you.
everyone that's listening can feel that vibration as well. And, you know, let's tell our audience the purpose of Boss Lady Conversations and when they listen, what they will get.
Yes, we're hoping that when you listen to Boss Lady Conversations, that you walk away feeling inspired, imaginative, hopeful, creative, abundant, and most importantly, bossed up so that you can start going after what matters.
Yes. And boss up is defined as how you define it. Boss up can mean just getting up and just being thankful for another day on this earth. Boss up is just being in your light, walking with direction and purpose.
Yes.
It could be as simple as just being present in the moment without any interruption. I love that. I love everything that you're saying. And I hope that our listeners really feel our vibrations and feel the message that we're delivering.
I love that. And what you said felt like peace to me. Felt like
Yes.
inner peace.
Yes, that is something that I've been striving for as a poet, as an entrepreneur, as a self-published author during the pandemic.
Talk about that, please.
Yes.
While
It's
people
just-
were, unsure, you were out here writing books.
Yes. I was writing books. I felt inspired in a number of different directions. I was a songwriter for many years, and I took that passion and turned it into something I can do independently, where no one can say that track is dated, that singer is not in key, all the different things that I've heard. I took that and I grew from it and I educated myself on how to be a self-published author on Amazon, which is not a difficult thing to do. It's just taking the time and the energy to learn how to do it.
Now you hear Monica L telling you that, okay? Listen, when
Yes.
she comes out with her course, please take it because it's not easy.
No, it is easy. It's just you have to know the secret sauce.
Thank you.
I am more than happy to share that with anyone who is open and willing to it. The hard part is getting the book done. But once it's done, you can definitely do all the amazing things that need to come from that in the publishing world.
Boss lady. You
Yes.
heard it. You heard it.
Yes.
So we're going to take you on this journey with us. And we want you to feel like you're hearing from your best girlfriends, people who care about you, because we do, people who want to see you win, who want to see you recognize that you're a complete boss in every area of your life. That is our mission. That's our vision for why we wanted to do this podcast.
Absolutely. And walking again with purpose. And what does that mean? So, Khaya, tell us about some recent events that's been transpiring in your life.
So our recent events have inspired us to think about like what's on our list. Okay. And that's what we want to talk to you about today. So I went to a wedding and the bride was clearly a boss lady. And something that the maid of honor said about the boss lady bride really inspired me. She said that not only did she have a vision, she had a list. She had a list of things she wanted to accomplish in her life. And on her wedding day, she had accomplished each and every item.
Wow.
And she ran it down, girl.
Wow.
She ran it down.
Well, let's just take a moment to congratulate the bride on finding love in LA, which is not easy, and getting married in a pandemic.
Hello.
So, and accomplishing things. So what did you take away from that when you heard of her accomplishments and, you know, how it was a checklist? How did you define that in yourself?
You know, it really made me wonder what's on my list. It inspired me to reset, to think about, what do I really want? What matters to me in this moment? Because so much has happened, like you said, personally, professionally, in the world, globally, that your list can change. And sometimes you don't even realize it has changed until it's too late.
Right.
And so hearing that just gave me permission to start over. And I was thinking about like how many of our boss ladies know what's on their list today.
Right. And I just want to take a moment to say, as a single woman in LA, when I hear all of your accomplishments, I don't think that you would still have a list, honestly. Because
thanks,
again, you know, you're a wife, you know, you're a mom, you're accomplished in your career. So you're telling me that there's always a list?
Always. There's always a list when you're a boss lady, because boss ladies are always trying to expand their empire. They're all about growth, personally, professionally, spiritually, and emotionally.
Wow. So you touched upon a number of things, because I think when people think about a list, they think about material things that they want to have in life. And so you touched on many different other aspects that some people are not even in that space to even comprehend. And I definitely appreciate you for bringing that to our listeners.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for.
Yes.
And it takes some vulnerability to recognize that, I need to update my list.
Yes. Because clearly we are evolving, or at least we hope to evolve as people.
Yes.
So therefore your list and your desires and your wants should evolve as well.
There it is.
Yes.
There it is.
Very interesting, because also this weekend, someone asked me what was on my list for my significant other.
Oh.
And I had to pause.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, I know what my list was in my 20s, and I knew it was in my 30s. But now in my 40s, I'm like, the list is short. The list is very, very short. But then I still had to really think about myself and how do I define myself? And so knowing what I am, and then I can determine what I need.
There it is.
And
I think you just dropped a gem.
All right. Gem drop.
Know what you need.
Know what you need. Not what you want. What do you need? What do you need? And being open to that. And like you say, vulnerability.
Yeah.
You know, I was raised in a time where vulnerability was not something you talked about or displayed. But now knowing that vulnerability can be your strength.
That's right. Thank you, Brene Brown.
Yes. To the right people. To the right people. You just don't walk out into the world and just expose yourself to everyone. But to those who are worthy of knowing you, or who take the time to get to know you.
That's right. And having that wisdom to know when and how to be vulnerable in service of your highest good is what boss ladies want to do.
Right. And that's why we're having a conversation, because that is something that is important for everyone. And when you talk about health, mental health, that is so important right now. And a lot of times in certain communities, we don't like to talk about mental health. and the importance of it, but it feeds into your entire package. Now, as a coach, do you also talk to people about their mental health and well-being?
It's number one.
Wow.
Yeah, we can't start going after the life of your dreams if you don't even mentally feel stable.
Yes.
And you don't have the tools to figure out how to get to that place where you have a solid foundation.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we start there. How do
Okay.
you feel?
Right. And that varies by the moment, because one moment you could be up and the next moment you could be down, you know, and that's a part of life, but it's more about the bounce back, you know, not staying in the down, you know, and knowing that there's something to look forward to and always knowing that. And then having someone special like you know, in their life. And I always feel like everyone should have someone that they can speak to.
You're so right.
You know, because, you know, people can go to many dark places and
stay there.
Yeah. And that one person can help pull them out, or at least support them, you know, until they can get the help that they need.
Hello. And I know we do that in our friendship.
Yes,
our friendship
we do.
is all about encouraging the other to grow, to elevate, to rest, to pray, to do the things that allow us to take action, to use the tools that help us to get to where we need to be.
Exactly. And then that also feeds into the self-care, you know, and what does that mean? Self-care, how that ties into your mental health. Taking the extra 5 minutes in the shower, you know, if you have the resources, being able to go and, you know, just take care of your nails, your toes, just very minimum. Or even if it's just to go for a walk by yourself, or listen to some soothing music, you know, that takes you out of your current state into a happier place.
Yes, or take a break from social media.
Right.
Turn your phone off for 30 minutes just to feel like, hey, I'm being present with myself.
Yes. And loving yourself and knowing that it's okay to be by yourself. Because a lot of people can't just be by themselves.
No, it can be scary.
It can. But if we want someone to love us, we first have to know how to love ourselves.
Facts.
Yes. And this is Boss Lady Conversations.
Hey, we're
with
getting
Monica
deep.
L.
And Coach Khaya.
Yes. Listeners, we hope you are enjoying all of this as we are dropping many gems.
Because we love you.
We love you. And let's talk about that manifestation. So now we have that list. What do we do with the list?
Exactly.
Yes.
Once you figure out, these are the things I really want. These are the things that make my heart sing, that keep me up at night smiling. What do you do? Well, I can tell you that you need to have a vision. You need to write it down, journal about it. It needs to become alive in your life.
Yes, I like that. And when you journal, you're committing to it. Like you're saying, you're really looking at it and you're committing it. Something about taking it from your mind and transferring it to this paper and looking at it. That makes it real. Just like any textbook or anything that we read. And this is for you. And this is for your best being. And if you could just take a moment and just try to strive for that once a day, then you can see the growth within yourself.
Absolutely.
And the positivity in the light. And hopefully that light is reflected. I love that. I love the journaling. I love that component. And I also incorporated that into my first poetry book that did have success on Amazon.
Yes.
And
what's the title?
The title of the book is Clarity, Love, and Light in the Global Pandemic by Monica L.
Still a lady.
Yes, still a lady. Yes, still a lady. That was a subtitle. Yes. So still a lady. And that allowed for us to journal and, you know, to really think about life and your prompts. And the prompts inspired to really some self-reflection. So I really, really enjoy, you know, sharing my work, and a number of ladies from, I would say 14 to 80 have enjoyed it as well. And so that has provided me with light.
That's amazing. And just the idea of writing a book, taking what's in your head and putting it down and sharing it with others. You don't even know how many lives you'll touch.
That's true. That's very true.
You won't meet all of your readers, but that legacy will live on forever.
Absolutely. And the same with you and you're coaching. You're giving people the tools that they can pass down to their sisters, daughters, husbands, sons,
Right.
for generations to come, to their friends. And so I think that that's another part of it. So when you think about boss lady, it's not just the person that just like but it's that person who's the loving, it's the person who is providing information. It's the person that's helping people grow in their own light. And that is so, so important in everything that we do, because this life is not just about us, but it's about what we leave. It's
That's
our
right.
legacy. I love it. I love everything about that in journaling. Yes.
Yes. So boss ladies, what's on your list? We would love to know. Reach out to us. It's so important to know that you can always recreate your vision for yourself. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. Because, people are good to put us in a box.
Yes. Yes. We will not be in a box.
No, we will not. Boss
No.
ladies do not stay in anybody's box, no matter how much people may want them to. Just know that you always have the power and the tools to reinvent yourself, to redefine your story.
Yes. And I like that you said that. I think a lot of times, especially women and women of color, a lot of times we try to be put in a box.
Always.
But you cannot be in a box when you have so many different categories. You're a mom, you're a wife, you're a sister. Like that's already different boxes,
Yeah.
And it's more about just how you move. And the box is Coach Khaya, and the many layers that she represents and how she touches people. And we can see that you have that light that touches a number of people's, whether it's through your social media, your coaching, as being an educator. And we know that our audience also has all those similar characteristics where they're in many different facets of their life. And then as we grow into other boxes, and so it's endless, and I love it. Endless. And that's what we need to think about. And we think about financial wealth, the multiple streams, We
always talk about multiple streams.
Yes, that'll be the next podcast. Yes, multiple streams. So there is no one box. The one box is just being your best self.
Yes, and let's just be clear, we're talking about multiple streams of income. Boss ladies.
Yes.
You know what we mean.
Yes, multiple streams of income, because you cannot depend on one. No, never. Right.
Why would you take legs off of your chair?
No, I would not do that. I do not want to sit on the floor. Right?
Thank you. Neither do I. Done.
Right. Elevation. I love it. So as we think about boss ladies, do you have any that come to mind that we would like to share today?
Absolutely. All right. So I want to start off with my girl, Issa Rae. Okay, so most people know that Issa Rae is one of Hollywood's most sought after producer, writer, director, and actor. But let's be clear, this boss lady gave herself the green light by creating, producing, directing, and starring in her own YouTube web series, The Misadventures of Awkward Black Girl. Okay?
Oh, yes. We all love Issa Rae. We cannot wait for the new episode.
Now, did she wait for opportunity to come knocking?
Oh, no. Oh. No, she created her own lane.
That's what I thought. That boss lady kicked the door down and let people come to her.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. With a product. Agree. She had a product.
Yes, she had a product, and now she has multiple products. Going back to that multiple streams of income. I love it.
There it is.
Yes, I definitely agree, Issa Rae. And she keeps it in her community, and she's done so much for the community.
She's done so much. I mean, she's a coffee shop owner. I'm sure she has real estate and multiple streams. And what I love most about her is that she looks out for her people. I feel like she's that boss lady just like us, that we're always going to look out for our people.
Right.
Not only does she have people that she works with, she actually has real relationships where she wants to see other people win and support them and provide them with an opportunity. And true, I mean, at the end of the day, as a boss lady, you don't want to celebrate alone. You want to see other people succeed so that you can all be at the table eating.
Yes. No one wants to be that person and everyone's just ooh and ah over them. Like,
that's right.
Let's all elevate.
Hello.
Yes. That's what you want.
Girl, we're heartbroken that season 5 will be Insecure's final season. But not only will we be watching and crying, we also know that Issa Rae is a boss lady that's just getting started. So we celebrate her today. We give her her flowers.
Yes, I agree.
We love you, Issa.
We love you. We love you, Issa. Yes, yes, yes.
So do you have a boss lady you want to
My
celebrate
goodness.
today?
Yes, I have so many boss ladies.
I know.
But for today, Michaela Cole is the boss lady that I am celebrating today because she is the boss. She turned down a Netflix $1 million offer for I May Destroy You.
Wow.
Because they would not allow her to own her own copyrights of her work.
Okay, hold up. Hold up. So let's just let's just break it down. So you mean to tell me you finally get a deal, okay? Not any deal, not just any deal from any old body. You get a deal from Netflix for how much?
$1 million.
And she said,
no.
Oh.
She said no. Now, would I have said no? No. I would have said yes, sign, please, and thank you. Yes. However, her decision to boss up paid off because in 2021, she made history as the first Black woman to win an Emmy for the Best Limited Series writing for I May Destroy You. Yes.
So Michaela knew her worth.
She knew her worth, and she has full creative control and ownership of the show. And that's why she's a boss. Bam.
Michaela,
yes.
We stand.
We stand. And we are here for you.
We are here.
And we are here if you need us because we need you. Yes, yes, yes. So, yes, this has been amazing. I mean, just from start to finish, as me, Monica L.
And Coach Khaya.
Sharing with you boss lady conversations.
Boss lady conversations.
Hopefully relatable on many aspects as you grow, as you evolve, as you create that list that we want to see, and as you work towards being your best authentic self with vulnerability.
Yes, and we shout you out today. We want you to know that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever your growth areas are, you are still a boss. We want you to look yourself in the mirror and say, if I loved myself, I would. And then do that thing. Do it. Because time doesn't wait forever. Time does not wait forever. And that you are the boss. You're the one that maintains your own destiny. You're the one that can change your life. And you're a boss lady. And we see you. We love you. We appreciate you. And we're here to support you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Coach Khaya. I feel inspired just by hearing your voice.
I feel the same way, Queen. Monica L.
Yes. And we thank everyone for listening to us. And we look forward to you joining us again. And again, if you want to reach out to us, you can reach me at IG at MonicaL_poet and Coach Khaya
at I am Coach Khaya. Join us next time for another Boss Lady conversation. We can't wait to hear your journey and to celebrate you and support you.